This is Paranormal Short Session 7 by Keith Evans. I'm at home with the Onvoy Ghost Box by Ghost Stop. Today is Sunday, the 5th of June, 2022. It's about 16 minutes after 12 midnight. I'm sitting here in the dark. So you can see the Envoy's digital readout here. Tonight I'm going to be using only the electromagnetic energy. And I'm just going to go by feel since I can't really see where it's located as far as sensitivity, like a face of a clock. I can't see that. So I just turned it up a little bit and see if anything takes place. I like to tell the ghosts and spirits that my name is Keith Evans. I'd like to know your name. I'm going to be placing this footage on social media, YouTube, and some still photos of it on Instagram and Twitter. So as a ghost or spirit, if you're too shy and don't want to be on those electronic medias where they can see the words you choose, then please don't choose a word. So I'm giving you fair warning on how I'm going to use this documentation. Now, this time I usually go to sleep between, say, 11 p.m. and 12 midnight. And in this new apartment, I usually hear sounds like someone taking 3 or 4 steps. And then I usually hear a kitchen cabinet. Sounds like it opens or closes. Just one time. You don't hear both open and close. But anyway, and it happens just about every night before I go to sleep. And one night I definitely heard someone say my name. I would say it was a female's voice. So I just like to find out if it's a ghost or spirit that's associated with this location, or if it's a ghost or spirit that just tags along and kind of goes wherever I go. Anyway, just curious, and I know the ghost or spirit doesn't seem to like my media turned up loud, so I'm gonna turn the sensitivity up a little bit because I haven't got one word chosen. So again, my name is Keith Evans. What is your name? What's the name of the ghost and spirit that I hear them walking around just maybe 2 or 3 steps at the most right after I go to sleep? And then sometimes, but not all the time, I hear sounds like a cabinet door open or close. And I would imagine it would just have to be in the kitchen because that's the only place. Well, there is the bathroom medicine cabinet could be opening and closing. You know. But I know what it sounds like to open up the kitchen cabinets. Some of the cabinets don't really close tight, so you can open them and close them without making any sound. Because the cabinets have been here since, 1942, to the best of my knowledge. All right, I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. I figured this time of night, instead of going to sleep, I would get some good paranormal activity. I'm going to try to turn the electromagnetic energy, which electromagnetic energy is how the ghost or spirit will choose the letters to create words to communicate with me. The sensitivity or the speed of the words, let me see if I can get a hold of that, is turned all the way down. I can feel. All right, now go back to turning up the electromagnetic energy. I continue to turn it up until I start to get, I got a letter. Sometimes I say word, but it's only letters on the Onvoy. Jr. Junior? Uncle Junior? Or J? Huh. J. Hello, Jay. My name is Keith Evans. That's pretty cool. I got a name. Well, Jay, I'm glad to have you here in the apartment with me, and feel free to walk around anytime during the day. I don't mind. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't bother me. I got an S, Z. Hold it. Is that? No, that's not. That's not A. It's Junior. JRY. I don't know where I come up with J. Sorry about that. My eyes aren't that good. So it's JR, which should be Junior. Maybe that's Uncle Junior. Hi, Uncle Junior. If that's you, then looks like Y and S. Maybe they left out the E, meaning yes, I'm Uncle Junior. Or, I guessed earlier that it could be Uncle Junior. ZZM. ZZ Top. Rock group ZZ Top. ZZM. I do notice that most of the words are constants, and most of them are from the end of the alphabet, which in this case would be the bottom row out of the three. The R, the Y, the S, the ZZ. The M and the J are the only ones. The O is from the top, second row also. That would be MOV. Maybe move. As you can see, it's just darkness around me. So what you're trying to spell, move or movie? I usually don't watch too many more movies. It seems like I watch the news, some of the paranormal programs, Bigfoot programs, the ancient alien type, which I didn't really watch last night. This summer with gas being so expensive, I'm thinking about maybe writing another book about vampires. So if you got the energy, leave a comment, yes or no, concerning whether I should write a book about vampires. It's not going to be your typical book. It's going to be kind of different than what you would think. But MOV looks like BN. That doesn't make any sense. BN is battalion for military purposes. Of course, the V and the R have no connection since the R was there before. See, you get so many letters that are from the end of the alphabet. Well, H is from the first row there. But those constants don't mean anything. All right, it's still on the magnetic energy, is what the ghost uses to choose the letters. Says, I'm not getting much sense out of this. I'm going to move up to yes or no. You just have to turn the knob further counterclockwise. When it gets to yes or no's, then there we go. Well, Uncle Junior, was that you that spelled out JR? I'll wait a while to give the ghost or spirit time to respond. As you see, the MAG at the bottom of the white display there shows magnetic energy is the method that the ghost or spirit has to choose. Okay, no, it's not Uncle Junior. Okay, was JR just random constants? Yes. Huh. I think I got that out before they chose. Yes. Well, I gotta know. The one ghost thinks it's random and the other ghost thinks it's no. This said yes. Anyway. Were you in the army? No. Did you live here when you were alive? I guess that's a no. I got a yes. That might be more than one ghost or spirit. One did and one didn't. Did you like it here? The ghost or spirit that lived here? Well, that music plays. So it must be a yes. When you hear the dee dee dee, it's like making a choice. Did you like it in Florida? No. Did you like the heat? Maybe that's redundant. They already said no, they didn't like Florida. I guess another no, so they did not like the heat. Another no. Did you like the hurricanes? No. Do you like rock and roll music? Not getting any response. Maybe they're out of energy or something. Uh, no? You don't like rock and roll? Wow. Do you like the beach? I guess that's another no. Do you like fishing? I don't know if it picks up the sounds of me shuffling my feet, but I'm wearing sandals. So that's not paranormal. I'm not hearing much sound other than the normal sounds that my camera's not probably not going to pick up. The ceiling fan makes a little sound as it, spins around, and of course the refrigerator makes a sound as it runs. So if you hear that, it's not paranormal. Well, I did hear something, but it might be the air freshener. Usually after I go to sleep, the air freshener usually makes a sound. Okay, no. What was the no to? What was my last question? Anyway, I'm gonna turn back down to the pick a. You don't want me to turn back down to pick a letter. All right. Spell a word, not just random constants. SC. SC might stand for South Carolina. Is that where you're from? Initials SC. Originally, I'm from Maryland, MD. If you're not from South Carolina, give me the initials of the state where you're from. Florida would be FL. That should be easy to do. It's just two letters. You've already chosen two letters. If there's more than one ghost, you have to decide amongst yourselves. Allow one ghost to choose a word. If they need to choose more words to get their meaning across, let them choose the words until they get their meaning across. But if there's going to be more than one ghost choosing letters, I won't understand what you're trying to tell me. Well, another C. That could be Carson City, CK. I don't know any state that would be CK. If there is one, I don't know about it. CKPVW. Well, that's just kind of like random words that doesn't make any sense. That's frustrating for me, and I don't know why any ghost or spirit would go to all the trouble just to pick nonsense, unless there's a learning curve for that ghost or spirit to learn how to use the piece of equipment. WCDP. Maybe that's a radio station. WCD. Is it P or R? Looks like WCDR. Hey, if anyone knows of a radio station, WCDR, please leave a comment. All right, this is Paranormal Short Session 7 by Keith Evans, at home with the new Onvoy by Ghost Stop. And today is Sunday, 5th June 2022. I wish everyone a good night, and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you. Have a good night.